Hi, my name is Johnny, and today I kind of want to talk about one of my favorite cryptocurrencies to kind of get involved is Algorand. Now, this video is intended for those that are kind of like new to kind of cryptocurrencies and kind of figure out, well, one, which one should I kind of start off with? That's like not kind of like one of the big Bitcoins or Ethereum or Cardanos. That's also not a very new coin that has kind of like that carries a little more risk, right? And those are looking into proof of stake, right, or like kind of going into what that is. So no, before I get into the video, I do want to say this is not financial advice. This is just for informational and educational purposes only. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So Algorand is actually one of I think really good coin. I mean, there's of course one of the big draws of what Algorand is. They are a proof of stake coin, and so if you're not too familiar with that, there's tons of videos out there on what proof of stake is. But essentially, what it is that they reward you just for holding the coin, right? And so this is rather than running a miner or like doing proof of history or other proofs. Like you literally are just getting paid in those said tokens at a specific APY. Just for holding it, which is actually really neat. So so over time, the amount of coins will increase, and then hopefully in tandem the price per token will increase, right? And so there are other guys like for example, like Solana. There's Cardano. There's Ethereum, right? They're also getting into staking. With their Ethereum 2.0 that's rolling out soon. But I want to focus on Algorand for just three reasons, right? So one, they do have like a solid market cap. They're like one of the top 20 as of today, right? So they're right here. They're not going anywhere. They have decent fundamentals. They have, they're rolling out smart contracts, and like everyone else, they're really solid. Not going to get into that. I think what's really cool about Algorand is they actually have daily rewards, right? And so, and it's supported by so many exchanges out there. Again, that's helping with their solid market cap. And how it's not like other proof of stake coins. For example, there's no lockup periods, right? You don't have to like lock your coins or your tokens for a predetermined amount of time to get rewards. Also, it doesn't take days for you to like kind of get rewards. You have to like so there's some coins out there we have to lock it and wait, and then you kind of get your rewards after that. And lastly, it doesn't require you to like delegate or like run a node or etc. Like, so it's really easy. You literally have it in your wallet, and most exchanges actually do support you earning those coins while you hold them into your wallet. Now, so let's get into like getting Algorand, right? And so I personally like using Coinbase a lot. For many reasons. It's super easy, and if you have Coinbase, you'll find that it's actually really easy to use. If not, I'll put a link down there. I think they'll give you some free Bitcoin for signing up. We'll go ahead and start off with Algorand. And so what we're going to do, you can buy Algorand, so you can say like, I want to buy $100. And if you do have Coinbase, and if you're starting to get into Coinbase, it's great, super easy. And depending on how much you buy, this actually might matter, right? So for example, like I'm going to buy $100 worth of Algorand, right? And currently it's sitting at $1.82. There's a fee of $2.99, right? Now, if you have Coinbase, you also have Coinbase Pro. So essentially, it's just pro.coinbase.com. Now, if you want to buy $100 worth of that, the fees are only it's only 50 cents, right? And so again, what works for you. So it really just depends, right? And so the Pro version of it is that if you move money into your account, there's like a 3 to 7 day waiting period before you can actually transfer it out of your exchange. Now, we'll get into like why you might want to transfer out of your exchange. But first, let's kind of like look at like how much are you really earning. I think that's kind of the exciting part, right? And so when you're looking at Algorand, and what, for example, so most of these exchanges will offer, a percent, or they'll like say, hey, this is what the current percentages are, and they usually vary, right? And so, for example, Coinbase offers 4%, and then, another large exchange is Binance, and so Binance is, they actually have like a little more transparency, I think, with overall, so they're offering 4.37 to 4.6, so it's actually, it varies, which is really nice. But when you go over to Algorand's website, they have on their Algo Explorer, you can actually kind of get an idea of like how much what the yield is currently at. And so let's say we're going to put in 1,000 Algorands, right, which is about like $1,800 or $1,900 today. This is kind of like what you're going to be earning, and you're going to be hitting at 4.79%. Again, on average, right? And so when you look at Coinbase, they're offering 4%, right? So they're probably taking a little bit just to kind of have the convenience of staking on Coinbase. And so you might ask, like, what's so great about staking on Coinbase? What's actually nice about it is that again, this goes back to my point of like why I like Algorand, and I think why it's great for beginners, is that when you go into your wallet, you can actually they actually deposit Algorand every single day, and I believe on the mobile app right here, I don't have any Algorand in there right now, but you can actually see it grow like every couple of seconds, which is really, really neat. But again, you're not getting the full forwards, right? And so I'm also a big advocate for moving things off into your own wallet, and so this is a whole nother world, and generally if you want to get the best rewards, you kind of want to go with their native wallet, right? So so what you do, and here, and I'll do it with you guys too. So what you do is you can download the Algorand Wallet, for example, right? So I'll pop this up. And then, so I currently already have some coins in there. So you're going to go, download the app, and then you're just going to go, go into your algo, and then you're going to hit receive, and then you're going to, have the address, right? So you're just going to, copy that, address, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go, if you're using Coinbase Pro or Coinbase, there's always an ability for you to kind of go into your wallet, paste the address here, how much you'd like to do. I have some Algorand here, for example, so I want to withdraw. And again, the nice about Algorand is they actually have really, really low fees to send out, so it really doesn't cost a whole lot, to send out, right? And so once you kind of get your Algorand in there, it will get over to your wallet. And again, what's really nice about it, right now I have about 1,000 tokens sitting in there, and as this video goes, you can actually watch it grow. So it actually was just growing right here, and that's one of the coolest things about Algorand, is that you can actually just sit there and just kind of watch it grow. And then again, over time, it will get larger depending on what your stake looks like. Now, what's really cool is that there's actually also other wallets. I also like other wallets too. So again, you're looking at convenience. So I'm not going to touch too much on other wallets. There's so many out there, right? And so another one I'd like to use is Coinomi. The thing with Coinomi, for example, right, is and just to kind of illustrate the different types of coins that you can hold on to this, right, is that when you're holding Algorand, for example, in this wallet, you're actually not going to see the balance reflected in here until you send it out, right? And so it works a little different. So it may not be for you, but if you want to see your daily rewards kind of go in there, Coinomi may not be for you, but again, Coinomi is nice because they have a lot of different coins and tokens. You kind of get a bird's eye view on everything. Another wallet I do use is Exodus. So for example, when you're going into Algorand, you're getting 4.69%, which is actually pretty nice also. So this is actually pretty close to what you would be getting on the native wallet. And but the interesting thing about the Algorand wallet here is that when you're in here, you can stake your coins, but you have to go and redeem it yourself manually, right? And so you can be here, and then you have to hit claim to claim your Algorand. However, every time that you claim, you send yourself a transaction, and though it's still cheap, they're just making you claim it, which is not a bad thing, right? So again, there is there's tons of ways to go about it, but as long as you kind of like buy Algorand, just kind of hang on to it, and if you like to see your rewards grow every day, I think this is actually a really, really great kind of coin to get into. So I'm really excited to see and kind of like watch them grow. And so I hope this video was informative. If you have any questions, leave comments below, and I'll see you next time.